Hello, welcome to the Roomies Digest. I am your host, Mo, and I'm here solo giving y'all some book recs. Probably tell from this title that my interests have intersected at a point. I am so excited to do this video for you all today. Like, I cannot wait. Oh my God. So, I am going to be recommending books based on the K-dramas I've been binging. But I am very excited to get straight into the video.
Bum bum da 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 bum bum da.
Okay, the first one is one of my all-time favorites. Okay, this show is so good, and it really took me by surprise how much I love this show because it's not really my thing. It's not really my thing to be into fantasy. But y'all, Alchemy of Souls, if you haven't seen Alchemy of Souls, I'm telling you, first of all, click it, okay? First episode, I was hooked. I binged that first season so fast. Like, I don't think I hit stop until probably episode maybe 14, 15. That's when I started realizing that the episodes weren't coming out as quick as I was watching them, you know? Alchemy of Souls is a fantasy show. It's about these families that have power. You know, they have magic. They're all trying to be the strongest family, kind of. So they want to be the one on top. They want to be the one that like has the strongest blade, and it follows this one guy who's just trying to build himself back up, you know, build himself to the top with the help of, you know, his lovely help, literally. So it's just a fun show. It is crazy. It's got the action, it's got the romance, it's got politics, it's got suspense. It is literally everything you could want in a show. And there's only one book. There's only one book that matches this. And when I thought of it, I was like, duh, okay? That book is Jade City, okay? Jade City? Jade City is literally Alchemy of Souls. Jade City, Fonda Lee created something so good in Jade City. It goes without saying. It really goes without saying. So it follows the Green Bone Warriors, okay? And they have this magical jade that they use to like enhance their abilities. But they're different families that, you know, they're different families or like not factions, but they're different people that want the power of the jade, okay? And they're all kind of fighting for a foothold in this society, and it is just so well done. The trilogy, I haven't finished the trilogy yet, but Jade City is so well done. Fonda Lee, like, it's got your action, it's got your drama, it's got your suspense. When I say suspense, I mean like you don't really know where this could go, you know, like you're invested in these characters. It is an investment in the characters and the plot, okay? And that is what I think of when I think of Alchemy of Souls. I think of Jade City. And I'm telling y'all, if y'all have read Jade City and are looking for a starter K-drama, do Alchemy of Souls and vice versa, okay? And trust me, 5 stars for me on this book. Love Jade City, love it. It's literally one of the few fantasies that I'm obsessed with is Jade City. Next, there is a K-drama called The Glory. It came out maybe a few months ago, maybe back February it was out. Part 2 just dropped. It's called The Glory, and it's about this one woman who was bullied in high school and has decided to take revenge on those that did her wrong. And you know, that's a good plot for me. You know, like some people just gotta take matters into their own hands. If people aren't gonna do the right thing and, you know, like treat people right, you gotta learn that lesson somehow. I mean, I'm not condoning anything criminal, but it makes sense because the drama that happened in The Glory was uncalled for. Like, that is uncalled for. And there's only one book, I think, that matches that type of like, yep, just desserts, if you're getting what I'm saying, just dessert. And that is a fave of ours in this household, Razorblade Tears, okay? Razorblade Tears is about two dads that are teaming up to figure out who harmed their sons. They were killed and they are just trying to figure out what happened, who did it, and why. And they are not taking really no for an answer, okay? They're about the results. And I feel like this, if you're looking for a revenge plot to match the glory, this is a good one, y'all. Trust me. Razorblade Tears is a wild time. It is a time where you are really rooting for the characters, and I'm telling y'all, Razorblade Tears. So we've got our fantasy. We've got like a thriller revenge, okay? Now it's more of a coming of age, okay? And that is if you have watched the show Reply 1988. Okay, I know it's very specific, but there's like a whole Reply series. I've only seen 1988, but I hear good things about a lot of them. But Reply 1988 pretty much is a time capsule. Like, it's pretty much a snapshot of what Seoul, or I don't know if it's always in Seoul, but I believe or what like life was like in Korea during the year that it started, so 1988. And you follow in Reply 1988, you follow this group of friends as they grow up and, you know, figure out what they want to do in their lives. And I really had a wonderful time watching it. It was very cute. You know, we had our Go Master, our Go Tournament champion. I just really like the trope of found family, you know, friendship, figuring out what you want to do, first loves, all of that. That was in Reply 1988. There is a classic book called Kim Ji-young, born in 1982. And I feel like if you enjoy that historical time capsule snapshot of an era, you will really like this book. This book is a classic in Korea. It really helped spawn a lot of like the feminist movement because it really kind of highlights what women went through in the 80s growing up, you know, how they are to this day. It's a very good book. I started it and I did not expect it to start the way it did. But I feel like it matches. So if you really liked watching Korea in the 80s, read this book. Cho Nam-ju really did a great job. She's wrote a lot of good books, but this book, she did a wonderful job. So yes, I recommend Kim Ji-young, born in 1982. All right, so the next one is a fun one. This one is a show that me, Christine, and Jade-Lee, we buddy watched when it came out. We literally watched like the 2 episodes back to back every week. It was such a fun time. But it's The Business Proposal, or A Business Proposal. It is so cute. I really recommend. It's got a fake dating trope, and it is just such a fun time. I really recommend A Business Proposal if you haven't seen it. So I have to recommend a fave in this household, Kiss Quotient, okay? So we have Stella. She's a mathematician, and she's just, you know, she's trying to figure out the love stuff. So she hires an escort, Michael, okay, to help her navigate, you know, what's happening in the bedroom, okay? She's like, look, I need you to just be my man for a while, you know, we have an arrangement, and they kind of have the fake dating, you know, setup going on, and y'all, it's so cute. This has autism rep, and it is just a cute time. I recommend if you really like The Business Proposal and you're there for the fake dating and all the cute moments, I really don't think you will dislike the Kiss Quotient. Okay. This one, I'm just gonna hold the book up first. Switch it up. I'm gonna hold the book up first. This is The Fastest Way to Fall by Denise Williams. I love this book. It's pretty much follows our main lead, Brenda, and she is a reporter. She works in like PR at a social media firm, and she has decided to try out this app for the website that she works for and report back all her results, you know, this fitness app. But needless to know, she has teamed up with Wes, who is the CEO of the fitness app. So they don't realize, you know, how each other are connected professionally, and sparks are flying via the app. And it's just a cute time. You know, it's always cute when people fall in love via correspondence. But I just want to talk about this book, so I had to tie it in somehow. So stick with me here. Stick with me. There's a show called Run On. It's one of my faves. It's a star-studded cast, okay? It's a star-studded cast. And it's called Run On. And you see what I did there? You see what I did there? Running Our main lead is a track star, and he starts helping her. He starts running with the female lead. Look, if you were there for the track and field aspect, I say pick it up. If you're there for the romance, pick it up. You can't go wrong with this book, The Fastest Way to Fall by Denise Williams. I'm telling y'all, it is such a cute book. Trust me on this one. All right, so next up is one of my favorite thrillers. I watch a lot of K-dramas, y'all. I don't know if you can tell. Next one is called Flower of Evil, and it's one of my favorite. Me and Christine both really love this show. Flower of Evil is about a Junki. He doesn't feel emotions, so he's kind of labeled a sociopath because his father was a serial killer. So you're trying to figure out like how far will he and has he crossed the line in terms of, you know, like criminal behavior, laws being broken. Like, is he, you know, you're trying to figure out how far things have gone and will go. And it's balanced with the fact that he is also married to his wife is a cop who's investigating these crimes. So it's a very good show. Highly recommend. Great twists and turns. And I was reading a book called Almond, and Almond follows a kid growing up that has something called alexithymia. So alexithymia is not being able to process like emotions. You can't really show emotions because you don't know, like, you're feeling things like, but you don't know that that's pain. You don't know that that should cause fear, you know? Like, his brain, his amygdala, his almond-shaped amygdala, not developed fully. He can't show emotions the way that neurotypical people would do. So he is often labeled a monster, which led me to Flower of Evil parallels, because he also, the main lead of that show, has a similar upbringing. It's a very gripping novel, and I highly recommend. It's a short read. It's like 230 pages maybe, but it was just very interesting to see where the twists and turns happen in that book, just as much as so as the show. So I feel like if you like the vibe of Flower of Evil, you will like Almond. And yeah. Next we have All of Us Are Dead. Okay, All of Us Are Dead is a zombie time. This is based on, I think a lot of them are probably. All of Us Are Dead is based on a manga or webtoon, not sure which one it is. And it pretty much is about a bunch of students who are kind of stuck in a high school where zombies start popping out everywhere. Yes, I know. And it's just kind of like they're kind of trapped in their classrooms. They're trapped like on campus. They're trying to fight their way back to normalcy. So I think a great book that matches the insane craziness that's happening in All of Us Are Dead is The Troop by Nick Cutter. Nick Cutter, or The Troop, is about kids who end up on a like remote island, a Boy Scout troop. An infectious disease starts spreading, and you just don't really know what's happening. You don't know how it's gonna spread, how it's gonna affect these kids. And that is literally, if you have watched All of Us Are Dead, you will know exactly that The Troop is literally the same vibe, y'all. This is the same vibe. It's crazy. Like, when I watched the episode 2 of All of Us Are Dead, I was screaming. I was screaming because I was like, I know they didn't just do that to my people. So, I'm telling y'all, All of Us Are Dead, The Troop, they're like the same vibe. All of these are the same vibe in my brain. Like, I'm like, this makes sense. This makes sense. Oh, another favorite. I'm realizing these are all favorites. Of course, I'm going to squeal every time they come on. But next, we have a favorite trope of mine. Something about this trope just does it for me every time. This show is called Our Beloved Summer. Now, Our Beloved Summer, I don't know if people like it as much as I did, but I was eating that show up. It's such a cute show because it follows these two high school students. They're kind of, I wouldn't say enemies, but they're just, you know, they're not friends. But the premise of the setup in the high school is they get asked to be a part of a documentary about the best student in their high school and the worst student in their high school, and they have to kind of like be together, work together throughout this like documentary variety program that they're shooting in high school. And throughout that, you know, sparks fly. Just kind of see glimpses of sparks flying on camera in this like documentary they made in high school. And then you kind of flash to the present and you're seeing them not together anymore. And y'all know I love the second chance romance. Oh my God. I love the second chance romance. The only way I knew this is because of this book called First Love Take Two by Sajni Patel. I'm telling y'all, I didn't realize I like kind of clicked one day. I was like, I think second chance romance might be my favorite. It might go above fake dating. I love a second chance romance. And if y'all love second chance romance, give First Love Take Two by Sajni Patel a chance. Or Our Beloved Summer. You know, I got some more recs for that. Y'all let me know if y'all want more recs about second chance romances. I think I have a couple I can list down below somewhere. Or I can tell you on the Discord. Y'all let me know. What was I saying? Yes, First Love Take Two. It is about our two main characters. They used to date and then they broke up. But our main guy in the book never really got a clear reason as to why they broke up. And that is literally the core reason to like Our Beloved Summer. Like, he just didn't understand why they had to break up. And I feel like that if you really liked, I don't know, if you really like that vibe of that in Our Beloved Summer, you're going to love First Love Take Two. Trust me there. Going down the list. Ooh, this one's fun. Next, you guys know I could not add a sci-fi to this list. Now, I was trying to figure out which sci-fi drama to recommend because I watched quite a few. But so I really kind of based it on the book I wanted all y'all to at least pick up and read, which is, let me see if y'all can see it. Hold on now. Let me get y'all right. Let me get y'all right. All right. Can y'all see that? Yeah, I think y'all can. Okay. This is The Memory Librarian. The Memory Librarian by Janelle Monae. This is an anthology of short stories, a collection of short stories. It's kind of based off the stories of Dirty Computer, which is an album that, you know, Janelle has written. It is such a great book because it does a good job of kind of describing, or Janelle does, in the collaborators, they do a good job kind of describing what they kind of see society like in the future. I guess it could be dystopian in a sense, but it's also kind of like a totalitarian entity, you know, that's kind of running things. And it's all based off Dirty Computer, and it is just very good. It's a collection of different stories that really get you thinking. And so I wanted y'all to pick this book up. So I was like, really sitting here, I was like, what show could be for this? So I was really thinking, what could it be? And I thought of a show that came out recently, and it's called SF8. Not to be confused with SF9, which is a great K-pop group. Teardrops. Anyway, if y'all are stans of Roan, he is the star of King's Affection, I think, and other dramas like Tomorrow. Not important. Moving on. The show is called SF8, and it's an anthology series akin to Black Mirror. It's like the Black Mirror. It's like Black Mirror, but make it a Korean focused, okay? K-drama focused, okay? So it's different anthologies, collections, 8 directors come together to do these sci-fi stories. And it's a lot of dystopian, a lot of things that make you think like, oh, what if an AI controlled this? Or like, what if robots had, you know, or sentient, or, you know, those kind of stories. And I recommend that show if you like this book. And if you've seen that show, pick this book up. Y'all trust me, y'all. Trust me here. pick up the Memory Librarian. All right, the last one. I had to bring in the Grumpy Sunshine trope with our favorite grumpopotamus, Lee-Dong-wook, okay? Lee-Dong-wook, I think I'm saying his name right. He was our Grimmy in The Goblin, and he also starred in a show called Touch Your Heart with our other fave from Goblin. And the show kind of follows, if you haven't seen it, it's about a lawyer, you know, he's really just head down, focused about the work. He's really just trying to be a really good defense attorney for his clients. He really does not have the time to play games. And there is a situation where an actress has to come and work in a law office to get experience. And of course, she is just like a sunshine, ray of sunshine in the office. Everyone is looking forward to seeing this star in the office. And of course, she's paired up with our grumpopotamus. And, you know, it's just a cute time because you know the Mr. Grumpies are never really grumpy for real, because they have a little heart of sunshine too. And I can't go a recommendation video without talking about Miss Talia Hibbert, okay? This is Eve Brown. This is one of the best Grumpy Sunshine tropes if you are into that. It also has some autism rep in here too, I believe. And it follows Eve Brown. She's just trying to get her life together. It's kind of literally, now that I say it out loud, it matches our main lead for Touch Your Heart so much, but she's just trying to get her life together and, you know, trying to get back on her footing. And she goes to work. Our main guy, Jacob, he is just, you know, he likes things done a certain way, and Eve is just like, but I could do things this way and it'll be just as good. And, you know, they kind of clash at first. It's very amusing how things come to be, and it's also very rewarding and very romantic and spicy. If you're looking for a spicy time, this is the one to pick up, because Talia knows what she's doing. I will never forget the scenes in this book. Eve is staying at this Airbnb, sparks are flying, it's a spicy good time. I recommend Eve Brown, Actor Age Eve Brown by Talia Hibbert. I think that's a good list of K-dramas and books that I feel like match the vibe, you know, like if you like this show, read this book. If you like this book, watch this show. Because I'm not saying do vice versa, you know, actually I am saying do vice versa. Don't dare. I am saying, you know, like, it's not just a one-way channel, okay? This is a two-way street. It's a two-way street. It's a two-way street. It's a two-way street. Like, if you've read these books already, try the K-drama, dip your toe in. If you haven't done either, do both. Like, we're functioning, okay? This is a functioning road here, making it happen. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I just want to give some thank yous to our patrons on Patreon. We love the energy you're giving. We love the love that you are, the support, you know. Comment down below any K-dramas that y'all are watching, or any TV shows in general, because I watch a lot of television. It doesn't have to be K-dramas. It could be any Asian drama. Bollywood, it could be Indian, Asian, Thailand. Like, you know, fill me in. Let me know what I'm missing out. Chinese. The C-dramas, actually, y'all, I might do a C-drama video next, because I got a list for that too. I just got to get some books. Get some books for that. But I got good C-dramas on the horizon. Also some J-dramas too. Y'all, let me know what y'all are watching down below. Let me know what y'all are reading. Let me know if, you know, these are good recommendations. If y'all can see where my train of thought is, you know, because that's really what, like, my brain was like, this makes sense. But let me know if it doesn't, and I will act accordingly. Also know the drill. Make sure you guys are clicking the like button if you like this video. Subscribe if you want to see more videos, and notification bell will let you know when we're posting, which is a whole, you know, system. It's all kind of connected. Other things I'm probably supposed to promote. Oh, our Discord. We have a Discord. We have a Patreon. I think I mentioned that. And we're on TikTok and Instagram, making funny videos there too. Yeah. So until next time, bye. Now I have that one song stuck in my head. Here it is. This is the part to play right here. That's all you'll get. That's all y'all gonna get. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'll put a little Spotify code up or something. Ooh, that's a good idea. What if I do... Yo, what if I do Spotify songs I like? Anyway, I'm wrapping up. I'm really talking to myself.
Bum bum da 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 bum bum da.